Today I want to talk about something we all desire at some level: luck. We've all heard stories about those people who seem to breeze through life, always in the right place at the right time, almost as if luck is their personal guide. But what if I told you that being lucky isn't some mysterious magic reserved for a few? What if you could be the luckiest person in the world? Seeing yourself as inherently lucky isn't just about optimism, it's about creating a powerful internal belief that actively shapes how you approach opportunities, relationships, and challenges. When you embrace the mindset that you are already lucky, you set off a chain reaction that influences your perception, behaviors, and ultimately the outcomes you experience. This approach to life shifts how you interpret situations, how you interact with others, and even how your brain filters information. It all begins with self-belief, which leads to tangible changes in your day-to-day life, helping you recognize and act on lucky breaks that others may overlook. The belief in your own luck starts with the way you talk to yourself. Self-talk, or inner dialogue, is one of the most influential factors in shaping our self-perception and confidence. When you tell yourself repeatedly, "I am lucky, good things happen to me," or "I tend to attract positive outcomes," your brain begins to accept these statements as truth. Over time, this becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, not because you're denying reality, but because you're training your mind to focus on positivity, growth, and possibility. Positive self-talk directly affects how we view ourselves, which in turn shapes how we interpret events and interact with the world. The way we speak to ourselves also influences our subconscious mind, where beliefs are stored and where the brain filters incoming information based on what it already knows to be true. This phenomenon is explained in part by neuroscience. The brain's reticular activating system (RAS) acts as a filter, prioritizing certain information over others. When you view yourself as lucky, the RAS begins to highlight things that align with this belief, making you more attuned to opportunities and potential benefits that others may miss. For instance, someone who believes they're lucky might notice a job opening on a company website or strike up a conversation with someone who later becomes a valuable connection. People who don't see themselves as inherently lucky might simply overlook these moments or dismiss them as irrelevant. But when you consistently affirm that you're a fortunate person, your brain is primed to notice, amplify, and act on these lucky circumstances. People who see themselves as lucky are also often more resilient. They view challenges and setbacks as temporary and believe that a positive outcome is still possible. Instead of being discouraged by a setback, they see it as part of the process and remain optimistic about their ability to succeed in the future. For example, if a lucky person faces a financial loss, they're more likely to view it as a learning opportunity and may even interpret it as a stepping stone to something better. This resilience allows them to move forward with confidence, which often leads to new successes and reinforces their belief in their own luck. This attitude also means they're more likely to try again, which can lead to additional opportunities and eventually to favorable outcomes. In this way, believing you're lucky builds a buffer against life's inevitable difficulties and allows you to respond to challenges constructively. This mindset also increases your willingness to take risks, as you trust that things will work out in your favor. Someone who believes they are lucky tends to feel more confident about seizing new opportunities because they expect a positive outcome. This proactive approach to life dramatically increases your chances of encountering lucky breaks because you're actively participating in life rather than holding back out of fear. For example, a person with a positive mindset might apply for a job they feel underqualified for, introduce themselves to a new social group, or even decide to move to a new city. These decisions can lead to transformative life changes that might seem like luck to others, but are actually the result of a willingness to take action with confidence in a favorable outcome. Another significant aspect of adopting this belief is the way it influences social interactions. People who consider themselves lucky tend to exude confidence and warmth, which naturally draws others to them. Social connections play a significant role in how opportunities arise, and being perceived as approachable and positive makes others more likely to offer help, introduce you to valuable contacts, or share information that could be beneficial to you. Confidence is appealing, and when you carry yourself with an aura of optimism and luck, people around you often feel inspired and want to engage with you. This makes you more memorable, so when an opportunity arises that fits you, others are more likely to think of you. By simply being open and friendly, you foster relationships that create more avenues for lucky opportunities. Furthermore, when you believe that you are lucky, you are more adaptable to change and more open to embracing the unexpected. Life is inherently unpredictable, and those who are rigidly attached to a specific outcome often feel discouraged by unplanned changes. However, those with a lucky mindset see unexpected twists as potential new opportunities, Imagine someone who suddenly loses their job. Rather than viewing this as a defeat, a lucky person might take it as a sign to pursue a new path or dive into a long-held passion. This adaptability keeps them from getting stuck in negative emotions and helps them find new ways to succeed. By embracing uncertainty with a positive outlook, you make space for unexpected blessings to enter your life, turning potential setbacks into opportunities for growth. Moreover, the belief in your own luck can also reduce stress and anxiety, which opens up even more possibilities. When you're not constantly worried about what could go wrong, you're better able to think clearly, make sound decisions, and act with confidence. Stress and anxiety create a narrow focus, often trapping us in a mindset of fear or caution that limits our ability to see and seize opportunities. By trusting in your own good fortune, you're able to maintain a relaxed and open attitude that is more receptive to new ideas, connections, and positive outcomes. This reduces mental strain and encourages a state of flow where you're fully present and engaged with life, allowing lucky events to unfold more naturally. In addition to these benefits, seeing yourself as lucky also makes you more consistent in working toward your goals. Rather than waiting for an extraordinary opportunity to arise, lucky people build momentum through small, daily actions. This consistency is key. Luck doesn't always come in big, life-changing events. More often, it appears in small, incremental benefits that, over time, add up to significant achievements. For example, a lucky person may consistently network, learn new skills, and apply for jobs, believing that these actions will eventually pay off. By taking these daily steps, they create multiple entry points for luck to intervene, setting themselves up for success over the long term. Believing in your own luck is about training your mind to see the silver linings and potential in every experience. It's a mindset that brings optimism, resilience, and openness to each situation, allowing you to recognize and act on opportunities that others might miss. Through this shift in perspective, you essentially create a life where good things seem to happen more frequently, making you appear lucky to those around you. When you embrace this mindset, you are actively creating a path where luck becomes not just a chance event, but a consistent part of your experience, showing that luck is not left to fate, it's something you cultivate every day. The concept of assuming that your desires are already fulfilled, or the law of assumption, is a powerful mindset that can transform not only how you feel, but also what you experience in life. This idea, popularized by mystic and philosopher Neville Goddard, suggests that by acting as if you already have what you want, you attract circumstances, people, and events that align with your desires. The law of assumption is not merely wishful thinking, rather, it is a profound shift in consciousness that activates new ways of perceiving and engaging with the world, making you more proactive and open to opportunities that seem almost magically aligned with your goals. When you assume that what you want is already yours, you naturally project confidence and certainty, which has a ripple effect on both your thoughts and actions. For example, if you're seeking a promotion at work rather than hoping or wishing for it, you might visualize and feel as though you already have the job. In this state, you begin behaving as though the promotion is part of your reality. You might carry yourself with more confidence, take on additional responsibilities, or approach challenges with a sense of capability. This behavior often does not go unnoticed by others. Your colleagues or superiors may see you as someone who's already a leader or a high performer, which can influence their decisions about your career trajectory. The law of assumption creates a powerful feedback loop where your self-perception shapes your behavior, which then influences others' perceptions of you, creating a cycle that supports the realization of your goals. The psychology behind the law of assumption lies in the power of belief and the way it influences our brain. Neuroscience shows that when we vividly imagine an experience, our brain interprets it similarly to a real-life event. This phenomenon, called neuroplasticity, means that our brains can be trained and rewired based on the thoughts and images we feed them. By repeatedly envisioning and feeling what it would be like to already have what we want, we create neural pathways that reinforce this belief. Over time, our mind begins to treat this imagined reality as true, affecting how we respond to opportunities and challenges. This is why athletes often visualize winning before competitions, and why successful people frequently use visualization techniques. These practices prime their minds for success and resilience. Another aspect of the law of assumption is the powerful shift in attitude that it creates. When you act as if you have already achieved something, you eliminate feelings of desperation or lack. Instead of feeling that something is missing from your life, you operate from a state of abundance and confidence. This attitude shift is significant because desperation or fear of failure often holds people back. When you feel you already have what you want, you're less attached to specific outcomes and more open to the process itself. This detachment often leads to better decisions because you're not acting out of fear or insecurity. For example, someone looking for love may start by cultivating feelings of being loved and secure, projecting a sense of calm and confidence rather than neediness. This attractive energy can draw people toward them naturally, as they are not placing pressure or expectations on others for fulfillment. The law of assumption also encourages you to take aligned actions. Simply feeling as though your desires are already fulfilled is powerful, but it becomes even more potent when combined with intentional, purposeful action. When you assume that what you want is already yours, you start making decisions that align with this reality. For instance, if you aspire to be financially successful, you might begin saving more, investing wisely, or educating yourself about financial literacy, all because you see yourself as someone who's already prosperous. This shift in behavior aligns your external world with your internal beliefs. By consistently taking actions that align with your assumed reality, you create the circumstances necessary to bring that reality into existence. In this way, the law of assumption is not a passive state of wishful thinking, but an active process of shaping your life to reflect your desires. The law of assumption also amplifies resilience. When you view your desires as already fulfilled, you're less deterred by setbacks or obstacles because they don't change the assumed outcome in your mind. For example, if you're working toward a career goal and encounter a setback, rather than seeing it as a failure, you might interpret it as a necessary part of the journey. By focusing on the end goal and assuming it will come to pass, you're more likely to persist through difficulties. This resilience allows you to keep moving forward, turning temporary setbacks into learning opportunities. The belief that what you want is already yours can sustain motivation and reinforce perseverance, ultimately helping you overcome obstacles that might otherwise discourage you. Social interactions are another area where the law of assumption can make a significant difference. When you carry yourself as though you already have what you want, others respond to you differently. People are naturally drawn to those who exude confidence and certainty, which are byproducts of believing your desires are fulfilled. This can be seen in professional settings, relationships, and networking. For instance, someone who feels they already belong in a high-level position at their company might engage differently with their colleagues, communicate more assertively, and express ideas with conviction. This often leads others to view them as someone who's ready for leadership or increased responsibility, creating a positive feedback loop that supports the realization of their goals. In relationships, someone who believes they are deserving of love will interact with others from a place of self-assurance, making them more attractive and respected in their connections. Moreover, the law of assumption is transformative in how it cultivates gratitude and joy in the present moment. Instead of constantly waiting for a future outcome to feel fulfilled, you begin to experience satisfaction and happiness now. This is because you're essentially living as though you've already achieved what you desire, allowing you to enjoy life without the pressure of getting there. When you feel that you already have what you want, you're able to appreciate the journey, which brings greater fulfillment and reduces stress. This feeling of contentment also makes you more resilient to external pressures, as you're not driven by a sense of lack. In this way, the law of assumption allows you to live with a sense of peace and satisfaction that is not dependent on future achievements. One of the most compelling aspects of the law of assumption is that it empowers you to take ownership of your reality. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change, you actively shape your experiences through your beliefs and actions. By assuming your desires are already met, you create a mindset where obstacles become part of the path, rather than barriers. This shift from a passive to an active role in your own life builds confidence and a sense of control, which are essential for long-term success and happiness. Ultimately, the law of assumption is about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the reality you wish to create. By acting as if your desires are already fulfilled, you cultivate a mindset of abundance, confidence, and resilience. This mindset attracts circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your goals, making the journey to your dreams smoother and more fulfilling. Through the law of assumption, you transform from a passive observer of life into an active creator, shaping a reality that truly reflects your highest aspirations. Cultivating a growth mindset is one of the most powerful ways to unlock your potential and increase your luck in life. Coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through hard work, learning, and perseverance. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than threats to their competence. This mindset is transformative because it empowers individuals to view setbacks and failures not as dead ends but as essential parts of their journey. By embracing a growth mindset, you position yourself to learn from every experience, enhance your resilience, and ultimately create a path that others may perceive as lucky. A growth mindset begins with reframing how you view challenges. People often see obstacles as negative experiences, but with a growth mindset, challenges become stepping stones for personal development. This mindset shifts the focus from "can I do this" to "what can I learn from this?" For example, imagine someone who has recently started a new job in an unfamiliar field. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or inadequate, they approach this situation with curiosity and openness to learn. By embracing the new experience, they develop skills, broaden their knowledge, and increase their value in the workplace. Over time, these small, consistent efforts lead to noticeable growth and improvement. People around them may see their success as lucky, but in reality, it is the result of their willingness to face challenges and learn from them. A growth mindset helps turn daunting situations into exciting opportunities for growth and self-improvement. One of the most powerful aspects of a growth mindset is its impact on resilience. People who view setbacks as learning opportunities are more likely to persist when facing adversity. For instance, someone with a growth mindset who experiences failure in a business venture may look at what went wrong, analyze their mistakes, and use these lessons to improve their strategy for the next attempt. They don't see failure as a reflection of their inherent ability or potential. Instead, they see it as valuable feedback that can help them grow. This perspective prevents them from being discouraged by temporary setbacks and makes them more resilient over time. In contrast, those with a fixed mindset often interpret failure as a sign that they lack talent, which can lead to self-doubt and giving up. By fostering resilience, a growth mindset increases your chances of success over the long term, making you more likely to encounter lucky breaks that come from persistence and continual improvement. A growth mindset also fosters an openness to feedback, which is crucial for personal and professional development. People with a growth mindset view constructive criticism as an opportunity to learn and refine their skills. For example, in a work environment, someone who actively seeks feedback from their supervisor or peers will have more insight into areas where they can improve. Rather than being defensive or embarrassed by critique, they see it as a guide for growth. This openness makes them better at their job and more likely to progress in their careers. Over time, their receptiveness to feedback creates a cycle of improvement that others might view as rapid advancement or luck. However, this advancement is not accidental. It's a result of their ability to leverage feedback for continuous self-improvement. Another crucial element of a growth mindset is a strong belief in the value of effort. In a fixed mindset, people often think talent alone determines success, but a growth mindset places value on the process of working hard, making mistakes, and learning along the way. People with a growth mindset understand that effort is essential to mastering new skills and achieving their goals. For instance, an aspiring musician who believes in the power of effort will practice consistently, experiment with different techniques, and seek to understand their craft deeply, rather than expecting instant mastery. This commitment to effort and improvement may not yield immediate results, but over time their skill grows, and they find themselves in situations where their hard work pays off. Their friends or family may describe them as lucky for having such talent, but their success is actually a direct result of consistent effort and dedication. This commitment to learning through effort makes them better prepared to seize opportunities as they arise. A growth mindset also influences how people perceive others' success. Instead of seeing others' achievements as a threat, people with a growth mindset view them as inspiration or evidence of what's possible. This perspective eliminates the jealousy or insecurity that often arises from comparing oneself to others. Instead, it creates a sense of community and shared purpose, where the success of one person is a testament to what others can achieve. For instance, if someone in your field is excelling, a growth mindset encourages you to ask what you can learn from their journey or skills. This positive outlook allows you to form relationships based on mutual respect and admiration, which can open up new opportunities for collaboration and learning. Over time, you develop connections and skills that others might view as luck. But these are, in fact, the natural result of a mindset that embraces growth and learning from others. A growth mindset also promotes adaptability, a crucial trait in today's fast-paced world. People who embrace this mindset are better equipped to handle changes and uncertainty. Instead of fearing change, they see it as a chance to learn something new. For example, if an industry undergoes a technological shift, someone with a growth mindset will be excited to learn the new technology, even if it means stepping out of their comfort zone. This adaptability not only helps them keep pace with evolving trends, but also positions them as valuable assets in any environment. Their readiness to learn new things enables them to move fluidly across different fields or roles, increasing their likelihood of encountering unexpected opportunities that may appear to be lucky coincidences to those observing from the outside. Additionally, a growth mindset enhances intrinsic motivation. People with a growth mindset are driven by a love of learning and self-improvement, rather than external rewards like status or money. This intrinsic motivation leads them to pursue goals passionately, even when the rewards are not immediate. For instance, a researcher who is deeply interested in solving a specific problem may spend years experimenting and studying, fueled by their curiosity and desire to make a contribution. Their persistence and enthusiasm increase their chances of a breakthrough, which may appear as luck to those who only see the final result. This sense of purpose and passion fosters a fulfilling, resilient approach to life, as they are driven by a love of growth rather than a need for recognition or success. The growth mindset also empowers individuals to take ownership of their lives. When you believe that you can develop your abilities, you realize that you are not limited by your current skill level, background, or circumstances. You take responsibility for your personal development, actively seeking knowledge and experiences that will contribute to your growth. This sense of ownership cultivates a proactive attitude, leading you to take charge of your goals, manage your setbacks, and continuously refine your skills. Rather than waiting for opportunities, you create them, turning perceived limitations into possibilities for growth and transformation. This proactive approach naturally leads to a series of beneficial experiences that others might label as luck. But these moments are actually the product of your intentional efforts and growth-oriented mindset. Ultimately, adopting a growth mindset creates a foundation for sustained personal development, resilience, and adaptability. By embracing challenges, valuing effort, seeking feedback, learning from others, and staying motivated by a love of learning, you cultivate a life rich with possibility and progress. This mindset prepares you to embrace opportunities and navigate setbacks with resilience, ensuring that you're ready for the lucky breaks that come from persistence and passion. In this way, a growth mindset becomes not only a source of personal satisfaction, but also a pathway to a life where opportunities seem to flow, making you appear lucky to those around you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is one of the most effective ways to create an environment that fosters success, resilience, and opportunity. People are shaped by the energy, ideas, and attitudes of those around them, making it essential to choose relationships that empower rather than drain you. A circle of positive, growth-oriented individuals encourages you to pursue your goals, provides support during challenging times, and opens doors to unexpected opportunities. This supportive network not only helps you stay motivated, but also positions you to make the most of the lucky breaks that come your way. By intentionally surrounding yourself with uplifting people, you are, in effect, creating a foundation for long-term personal and professional growth. One of the biggest advantages of positive influences is their ability to inspire and motivate you. When you're around people who are committed to personal growth, achieving their goals, and remaining optimistic despite setbacks, their energy becomes contagious. This kind of environment naturally pushes you to aim higher and set more ambitious goals. For example, if your close friends are driven by passion in their careers or hobbies, you're more likely to pursue your own interests with the same dedication. Positive influences also help you maintain a can-do attitude even in the face of obstacles, because they provide a model of resilience and optimism that you can emulate. Their support and encouragement reinforce your belief in yourself, making it easier to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. Over time, this self-belief builds, and you're more likely to embrace new opportunities, creating a life where success appears as if by luck. In addition to motivation, surrounding yourself with positive influences fosters a mindset of growth and learning. Positive people are often focused on personal development, which encourages you to adopt a similar perspective. When your friends or mentors are passionate about learning and self-improvement, you're naturally inclined to prioritize these things in your own life. For instance, if you spend time with someone who is always reading new books, attending workshops, or learning new skills, you may feel inspired to invest in your own personal growth. This culture of learning and self-improvement creates a fertile environment for new ideas, perspectives, and solutions to emerge. You become more open-minded and curious, traits that enable you to see and seize opportunities that others might miss. By continuously expanding your knowledge and abilities, you make yourself more adaptable to changing circumstances and better prepared to handle unexpected challenges. Positive influences also provide a powerful support system that can make all the difference when you're facing challenges or setbacks. Life is inherently unpredictable, and having people who can offer guidance, perspective, and encouragement during tough times is invaluable. When you surround yourself with people who genuinely care about your well-being, you're less likely to feel alone or defeated in the face of adversity. For example, if you experience a professional setback, a positive friend or mentor might help you see the situation from a different perspective or offer advice on how to move forward. Their support gives you the strength to keep going, even when things seem difficult. This resilience is essential for navigating life's ups and downs and increases the likelihood that you'll emerge stronger and more determined. Instead of viewing setbacks as permanent failures, you're more likely to see them as temporary challenges, which keeps you moving forward and open to new possibilities. Another benefit of surrounding yourself with positive influences is the expanded access to opportunities that these connections can provide. People who are optimistic, growth-oriented, and supportive are often well-connected and willing to help you advance in your own journey. Positive connections are more likely to share resources, ideas, and contacts that could benefit you. For instance, a mentor might introduce you to someone in your industry, or a friend might recommend you for a job opportunity. When you're surrounded by people who believe in you and want to see you succeed, you have more doors open to you, simply because others recognize your potential and want to help you reach it. This network of connections increases the likelihood that you'll encounter opportunities that align with your goals, which can seem like a stroke of luck, but is actually a result of the supportive relationships you've cultivated. In addition to opportunities, positive influences also help keep you grounded and focused. It's easy to become discouraged by setbacks or distracted by negativity. But when you're surrounded by people who remind you of your potential and encourage you to keep going, it's easier to stay focused on your goals. Positive influences provide constructive feedback that helps you stay aligned with your values and aspirations. For example, a friend might remind you of your strengths when you're feeling doubtful, or a mentor might encourage you to take a break and recharge if you're feeling burnt out. This kind of support helps you maintain a balanced perspective, preventing you from becoming overly discouraged or sidetracked by temporary setbacks. Instead, you remain committed to your goals and resilient in the face of challenges, positioning yourself to make the most of any opportunities that come your way. Surrounding yourself with positive influences also fosters a sense of accountability. When you're surrounded by people who are committed to their goals and expect you to pursue yours, you're more likely to follow through on your plans. Positive people often encourage each other to stay on track and hold each other accountable for their actions, creating a mutual support system that strengthens everyone involved. For instance, if you set a goal to start a new project or develop a new skill, friends who are invested in your success might check in on your progress or offer to work on the project together. This accountability makes you more likely to stay committed to your goals, which can significantly increase your chances of success. Over time, this consistency and effort leads to more achievements, creating a pattern that others may perceive as lucky. Finally, surrounding yourself with positive influences contributes to a healthier, happier mindset. People who are optimistic, supportive, and growth-oriented tend to bring out the best in those around them. Their positivity lifts your mood, reduces stress, and helps you approach life with a greater sense of joy and enthusiasm. This positive mindset is essential for attracting favorable outcomes, as it shapes how you respond to the world and the energy you put out. When you're in a good mental state, you're more creative, more resilient, and more likely to take actions that lead to success. Studies have shown that people with a positive outlook are more likely to experience greater well-being and satisfaction in their lives, which in turn attracts more positive experiences. By fostering a joyful, optimistic attitude, you create a mental space where good things are more likely to happen. In conclusion, surrounding yourself with positive influences is not just about feeling good. It's a strategic approach to building a life filled with growth, opportunity, and fulfillment. Positive influences provide motivation, support, and accountability, helping you stay focused on your goals and resilient in the face of challenges. They also introduce you to new opportunities and perspectives, broadening your horizons and expanding your potential. By creating a network of people who inspire, encourage, and uplift you, you're actively setting the stage for success and luck to flow into your life. This supportive environment allows you to flourish, making it easier to recognize and act on the opportunities that come your way, leading to a life filled with growth, achievement, and genuine happiness. Practicing gratitude can be one of the most transformative habits for enhancing your life and even seeming lucky in the eyes of others. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you occasionally, it is a way of living that shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. By cultivating a grateful attitude, you start to see opportunities, recognize the abundance around you, and attract positive experiences into your life. People who practice gratitude consistently tend to report greater well-being, increased happiness, and a sense of fulfillment that not only enriches their own lives but also influences those around them. Embracing gratitude as a daily practice fosters resilience, strengthens relationships, and shapes a mindset that is open to life's gifts and opportunities. One of the most immediate effects of gratitude is the improvement of mental well-being. When you focus on things you're grateful for, you shift your attention away from stressors, anxieties, or negative emotions. This shift creates a positive mental state, as it reduces the time and energy spent dwelling on what's wrong and allows you to appreciate what's going well. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude report lower levels of stress and depression. For example, by simply listing 3 things you're grateful for each day, you can cultivate a more optimistic outlook. This practice rewires your brain to seek out positive aspects of your environment, which can create a sense of inner peace and contentment. Over time, gratitude helps you build a mindset that sees life's challenges as manageable and temporary, allowing you to feel more resilient and capable of handling whatever comes your way. Gratitude also has a profound effect on resilience. When you're grateful, you're more likely to maintain a balanced perspective, even in tough times. Instead of focusing solely on what went wrong, you can find something positive to appreciate, even if it's a small comfort or lesson within a setback. For instance, someone who loses a job might initially feel anxious or defeated, but a person who practices gratitude might also recognize the opportunity to find a role that's a better fit for their talents. They might be thankful for the time to focus on new skills or for the support of friends and family during the transition. This mindset does not ignore difficulties, but it allows you to approach them from a place of strength and optimism. By appreciating what you still have and viewing challenges as growth opportunities, you become more adaptable and better prepared for life's inevitable ups and downs. This resilience often leads others to see you as lucky, because you're able to bounce back more quickly and with a positive outlook, which in turn attracts more favorable outcomes. Gratitude also enhances your relationships, strengthening connections and creating a supportive social network that contributes to a sense of luck in life. When you express gratitude to others, you reinforce the bonds between you. People feel valued and appreciated, which fosters a sense of trust and mutual support. For example, thanking a friend for their help or letting a colleague know you appreciate their efforts not only makes them feel good but also strengthens your relationship with them. Over time, this creates a circle of people who feel connected to you and are more likely to support you when you need it. By nurturing these relationships through gratitude, you build a social network that can open doors, provide encouragement, and offer assistance in unexpected ways. This supportive environment often leads to opportunities and connections that can appear lucky, but they're really the result of the strong bonds you've cultivated through appreciation and positivity. Furthermore, practicing gratitude can create a sense of abundance in your life, shifting your mindset from scarcity to possibility. A scarcity mindset often leads people to focus on what they lack, which can create feelings of dissatisfaction, jealousy, or anxiety. In contrast, a mindset rooted in gratitude acknowledges the richness of what you already have, reducing the feeling of need and increasing contentment. When you feel abundant, you're less likely to compare yourself negatively to others or to feel threatened by their success. This frees you from the trap of envy and allows you to genuinely celebrate others' accomplishments, which further attracts positive experiences to you. For example, someone who is grateful for their own progress in their career won't feel discouraged by a colleague's promotion. Instead, they can feel genuinely happy for them. This mindset not only makes you more likable but also keeps you motivated and focused on your own journey, drawing positive outcomes into your life and creating an aura of luck. Gratitude also has a significant impact on physical well-being. Research has shown that grateful individuals tend to have lower blood pressure, better sleep, and fewer health complaints. By reducing stress and promoting a positive mindset, gratitude contributes to better overall health, which in turn influences your energy levels and focus. For instance, someone who practices gratitude regularly may feel more energized and capable throughout the day, allowing them to be more productive and make better decisions. This increased physical and mental energy creates a ripple effect in other areas of life, as good health enables you to pursue opportunities, take on new challenges, and remain resilient in the face of setbacks. When others see your energy and enthusiasm, they may interpret it as luck or natural charisma, but it's actually a reflection of the well-being that gratitude promotes. A daily gratitude practice also enhances mindfulness, helping you to become more present and attentive to life's details. Often people rush through their days without fully appreciating the moments they're experiencing. Gratitude encourages you to slow down and notice the small things that bring joy or comfort, whether it's a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture from a stranger, or a quiet moment of peace. This mindfulness cultivates a richer experience of life, where you're more attuned to moments that bring happiness and satisfaction. Over time, this ability to savor small, positive experiences amplifies your overall sense of fulfillment, making life feel more meaningful and complete. This sense of presence and appreciation for the moment can attract more positive people and experiences, creating an environment where good things naturally seem to happen. Gratitude also fosters self-awareness and personal growth. By reflecting on what you're grateful for, you gain insight into what truly matters to you. For instance, if you find yourself frequently grateful for moments spent with loved ones, it may highlight the importance of relationships in your life. Recognizing these values allows you to prioritize your time and energy accordingly, helping you to make choices that are aligned with your true desires and goals. This clarity of purpose not only leads to a more fulfilling life, but also allows you to direct your efforts toward meaningful pursuits. As a result, you may find yourself achieving goals and encountering opportunities that feel perfectly aligned with your values, giving the impression of being lucky or in the right place at the right time. Finally, gratitude encourages a proactive approach to life. When you actively seek out things to be grateful for, you train yourself to recognize opportunities in all circumstances, including challenges. Instead of passively waiting for good things to happen, you become an active participant in creating positivity and opportunity. For example, someone who feels grateful for their skills and experiences is more likely to take action toward their goals, seek out new learning opportunities, and approach life with curiosity. This proactive attitude attracts opportunities and experiences that align with your intentions, enhancing your sense of agency over your own life. By creating a foundation of gratitude, you foster an outlook that sees possibility in every situation, leading to a life where success and luck seem to come naturally. In summary, gratitude is a powerful habit that shapes every aspect of your life. It improves mental well-being, fosters resilience, strengthens relationships, encourages a mindset of abundance, and promotes physical health. By practicing gratitude, you create a ripple effect of positivity that enhances your happiness, supports your goals, and attracts beneficial experiences into your life. What others might see as luck is actually the result of a grateful heart and an open mind, both of which create a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and opportunity. Through gratitude, you cultivate a mindset that draws out the best in yourself and in the world around you, positioning you to make the most of life's gifts and opportunities. Embracing a mindset of abundance is essential for unlocking the fullness of life and making the most of every opportunity that comes your way. It's easy to become caught up in the idea that there is not enough to go around, whether it's time, money, love, or success. This scarcity mentality often leads to feelings of fear, jealousy, and competition. When you operate from a place of scarcity, you see the world as a limited resource, one where there is a finite amount of good things, and you must struggle to get your share. This mindset can trap you in negative cycles of stress, insecurity, and missed opportunities. On the other hand, embracing an abundance mindset allows you to see the limitless potential around you, helping you to tap into opportunities and experiences that might otherwise pass you by. A mindset of abundance begins with the belief that there is enough opportunities, enough success, enough love, enough resources for everyone. When you believe in abundance, you stop viewing life as a zero-sum game, where one person's gain is seen as your loss. Instead, you recognize that there is an endless supply of good things waiting to be discovered and experienced. This perspective shift can radically transform how you approach challenges, relationships, and even the way you see yourself. You become more open to opportunities, more willing to collaborate with others, and more likely to take calculated risks in pursuit of your goals. One of the primary benefits of adopting an abundance mindset is the sense of peace and contentment it brings. When you believe that the universe is full of possibilities, you don't feel the need to compete aggressively with others or hoard opportunities. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you focus on what you can give and how you can contribute. This shift reduces feelings of envy and stress, replacing them with gratitude and satisfaction. For example, if a colleague receives a promotion or an opportunity that you desire, rather than feeling bitter or jealous, you approach it from a place of abundance. You acknowledge that there are many paths to success, and their achievement doesn't diminish your own. You may even celebrate their success, knowing that there is plenty of room for your own growth and success as well. Adopting an abundance mindset also helps you approach challenges with a sense of possibility. Instead of viewing obstacles as insurmountable, you see them as opportunities to learn, grow, and evolve. Challenges become stepping stones, not roadblocks. When you believe there's an abundance of opportunities in the world, you don't feel stuck when things go wrong. Instead, you see challenges as temporary and solvable, knowing that new possibilities will always emerge. For example, if you lose a job or face a setback in your career, An abundance mindset helps you to see this as an opportunity to find something better suited to your skills and passions. You're not defined by the loss, but rather by your ability to adapt and discover new paths forward. This mindset also encourages a greater sense of generosity. When you believe there's enough for everyone, you feel more compelled to share your time, resources, and talents with others. This generosity isn't based on expectation or self-interest, but rather on a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of others. This attitude of giving helps to strengthen relationships, build trust, and create a sense of community. The more you give, the more you receive, not necessarily in the form of material wealth, but in terms of goodwill, support, and meaningful connections. By practicing generosity, you tap into the flow of abundance that exists in every area of life, which often leads to unexpected rewards and opportunities. A mindset of abundance also enhances your ability to take risks. When you believe there is plenty of opportunity in the world, you're more likely to take chances and step out of your comfort zone. Instead of holding back out of fear of failure or scarcity, you move forward with confidence, knowing that even if one opportunity doesn't pan out, there will always be more opportunities on the horizon. This sense of abundance allows you to embrace challenges and explore new possibilities, knowing that your future is not determined by any single moment or decision. For example, someone with an abundance mindset might take the leap into a new career or start a business with the belief that there will always be ways to learn, grow, and adapt along the way. Even if they face failure, they know that it is just a temporary setback, not the end of their journey. In addition, a mindset of abundance encourages you to focus on long-term goals and vision, rather than immediate gratification. People with a scarcity mindset are often driven by short-term desires and fear of losing out, which can lead to impulsive decisions and unsustainable behaviors. In contrast, those with an abundance mindset make decisions that align with their long-term vision, knowing that true success and fulfillment take time. They are patient and persistent, understanding that the journey toward their goals is just as important as the destination. This allows them to stay focused and committed, even when the path seems unclear or difficult. An abundance mindset also helps you build better relationships. When you operate from a sense of abundance, you are less likely to view others as competition. Instead, you see them as collaborators and allies. This mindset fosters trust, cooperation, and mutual respect. When you help others succeed, you create a network of people who are more likely to support you in return. For example, in a business context, someone with an abundance mindset might share valuable information or resources with colleagues or competitors, believing that the more people succeed, the more success there is to go around. This creates a culture of collaboration, where everyone is working toward common goals and helping one another along the way. The concept of an abundance mindset is also closely tied to the law of attraction, the idea that what you focus on and believe will manifest in your life. When you believe in abundance, you attract more abundance into your life. If you focus on positive thoughts, possibilities, and opportunities, you are more likely to notice those things in your daily life. Conversely, if you focus on scarcity, limitation, and fear, you may find yourself stuck in a cycle of negative thoughts and missed opportunities. By consistently choosing to focus on the abundance around you, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy of growth, success, and possibility. Opportunities that may have seemed unavailable before become visible to you, simply because your mindset has shifted to a place where you can recognize and take advantage of them. Another aspect of embracing abundance is the ability to appreciate and enjoy the present moment. When you live in a state of abundance, you don't constantly worry about the future or regret the past. Instead, you savor the moment, knowing that there is plenty of time for everything that truly matters. This mindfulness helps you enjoy the simple pleasures of life, such as spending time with loved ones, appreciating nature, or engaging in creative pursuits. By fully immersing yourself in the present moment, you cultivate a deep sense of gratitude, which further reinforces your abundance mindset. Ultimately, the more you embrace an abundance mindset, the more you open yourself up to the opportunities, experiences, and success that life has to offer. You begin to recognize that life isn't a contest to see who can win or claim the most, but rather a journey filled with endless possibilities. This shift in perspective can radically change the way you approach both your personal and professional life, helping you to attract new opportunities, build meaningful relationships, and experience more fulfillment. People who adopt this mindset often find themselves in the right place at the right time, seemingly lucky in the eyes of others, but in reality, it's the result of the mindset they've cultivated. When you believe that the universe is full of abundance and possibility, you will naturally attract the good things that are already waiting for you.